Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulihil Kareem wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man istanna bi sunnatihi ila yawmiddin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers. So as we do in Monday and Wednesday, the Amazing Quran. So today we'll talk something a bit different than we usually do. Usually we take one or two ayah and we compare the ayah. Sometimes we'll talk about a small surah of the Quran. So today we'll talk about a very interesting thing. It's called oaths in the by Allah in the Quran. Basically, as you know, most of the surah are the Juz Amma, the last Juz of the Quran, and some other surahs also. Allah take a lot of oath, like Wattini wal Zaytun, wal Adiyati Dabha, wad Duha, wal Layli wal Saja, was Samshi wal Qamari. All the things Allah take oath and oath and oath. So why does Allah take oath? An oath in our language, like in English language, there's the other word called swearing. Allah take swear. Also, in Bangla and in Urdu we say qasam. So Allah take qasam. Why does Allah take that? What is the meaning of that? Why Allah so many times in so many surah Allah take that? Let's look at it. So there are few opinions regarding this one. So the first opinion is that some of the people, some of the scholars say this is the weakest opinion. This is not the strong opinion. That the way the Arab used to talk, they used to take the swearing of different things. So Allah, because Allah revealed the Quran in that language, so Allah also talk in that way. Allah also talk in the same fashion that the Arab used to do. But this is not the strongest opinion. This is one of the weak opinion. The next one, Allah said, the scholar said, all the oath has a hidden word Rab. Meaning when Allah say, Washamsi. Allah meaning that Washamsi means the Lord of the sun, the Lord of the moon, the Lord of the day. So the Rab word is hidden. So this is also an opinion of the scholars. Another opinion is that to show the greatness of Allah, that Allah has created all these great things, the sun and the sky and the moon and the night and the day and the time. So all these things Allah has created and Allah wants to show the greatness. But the most strongest opinion is that, this is the number 4, the oaths has two parts. The objects of the oath that Allah is taking, like sun, moon, night, sun, and also the subject. So Allah take an oath and try to bring a point, and whatever is Allah saying at the end of the oath is related to that one. This is why Allah is doing. So today we're going to do just a very quick example of this thing, and then we'll understand what I mean by the fourth category of this. And Allah take oath of Himself. Allah take oath by Allah almost 7 times, some say 6 times, 6 to 7 times in the Quran. So today we'll take an example. Wattini was Zaytun. All of us, we know this surah. Wattini was Zaytun, wa turi sinin wa hadal baladil amin. See, Allah is taking oath of the fig. Fig is kind of a fruit, as you know. Then the olive, then the Mount Sinai, and the Hazal Baladil Amin means the Makkah, the city of Makkah. So all of a sudden, the 4 different things, 2 fruits, 1 mountain, and 1 city, right? And so definitely there's some relation, and Allah doesn't say out of His wish, okay, I want to say fig, I just say fig. There's definitely some reasons for that. So these are the things called objects. So there are 4 objects Allah took oath of. And the subject of this surah, as you know, the next ayah, it says, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ. What does that mean? That Allah is saying, definitely I have created the human being in the best of structure, or the best of form. So Allah is saying, when Allah created human being, they're the best of the creation. But people in general, even in the modern psychology, they think, people was born with flaw. Like we all have fault in ourselves, okay? So Allah is trying to establish this thing, no. Allah is saying, I have created human being as a best form. Now the relation between this and this is that, so this is the subject, and one of the, actually few scholars talk about this one. The fig is the fruit that was found near the Mount Judi. Mount Judi is the place where the ark of Nuh alayhi salam, the big ship of Nuh alayhi salam landed. So by telling the fig, Allah is pointing to Nuh alayhi salam. Then was Zaytun. Zaytun is the place where Isa alayhi salam did a sermon. Isa alayhi salam did a sermon, a khutbah, near a mountain, and that was filled up with olive. And that is, and also Maryam alayhi salam was, when she was pregnant, Allah told her to eat some olive. And Turi Sinai is obviously, which prophet is that? Turi Sinai is the prophet Musa alayhi salam. He went to the Turi Sinai and got the Torah, the 10 commandments. And Hazal Baladil Amin means the Makkah. And Makkah is related to 2 great prophets, 2 great Rasul. Obviously the founder of Makkah is Ibrahim alayhi salam, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the birthplace of Makkah, and he is the one who cleaned up the Makkah. So by talking about these 5 great people, they are the 5 great Rasul. As we discussed on last Saturday about the messengers and the prophets, we know they are ulul azam al rasul, meaning about all the 315 rasul, these are the 5 great rasul. So Allah is saying, if you want to know that my statement, laqad khalaqna al-insana fi ahsani taqwim, look at these 5 people. They are the best of the people, and I have created them in the best fashion, the best structure. They have the best quality, and among them, obviously, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the best among them. And then Allah said after this, summa radatnahu fi asfala safilin. After that, when people do their own deeds, follow their own desire, don't follow the instruction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they went down and down and down. So this is how the oaths are related in the surah, and there are lots of oaths, and inshallah ta'ala we'll try to bring another one next week, inshallah ta'ala. So jazakallahu khair, wa akhiru da'wana, and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Just one thing. Regarding Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's qasam with any of his creation, he's the only one who can make qasam
Yes.
with his creation. We have to make qasam with Allah.
Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes. Jazakallahu khair.
Jazakallah khair.